Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Welcome everybody to the technical analysis of the Forex market from the ForexPeaceArmy.com. As usual, we continue to talk about the euro currency and start as usual from the daily time frame. Well, in fact, on the daily time frame, it's not very much information, especially new information. All that we could say that market's a bit bouncing from the level of oversold on the daily time frame that we have discussed yesterday. Let's take a look. This is blue line. Is the Jordan Stability predictor. It shows us the level of oversold. So as you can see, market has hit it, shows some retracement, hit it again shows some retracement. Well, for us it could be perfect if market could reach, for instance, weekly pivot resistance, since this weekly pivot point. So that could be a really nice area to enter short. But I suspect that market couldn't do that, especially if we take in consideration the way how market behaves on the lower time frame. Just below the market stands the weekly target. It's around 134.89. Also, this is, as you remember, the weekly area of agreement, and weekly pivot support 134.28. So that area hasn't been triggered yet, and probably market could show some renewing of that lows around 135 area, and then show some kind of maybe pullback to the upside, real pullback to the upside or something. But it's a bit extended topic to discuss, since market now stands in the same range, and today our major task will be to estimate what to expect from the current retracement on the lower time frames, and what the signs of finishing of that retracement, when we could say that probably this retracement is over. Let's take a look on the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, you see that trend is bullish. Market shows some gradual move to the upside and some kind of parallel channel to the upside. Okay, so but this nature, yesterday we said that probably we could treat this move as a double repo buy, but the nature of this move, how market moves due to this in this pattern, not very common for the double repo. Double repo is usually the strong reversal pattern. After that, market shows some really explosive move to the upside, but this more like retracement and the parallel channel to the upside. That's a bit different way. And that tells us sooner or later market will continue to move to the downside. It's absolutely. Now what do we have? We have on the daily time frame we have bearish trend, and market no more at oversold. So formally market has no barriers to continue to move to the downside, since the major support stands right below the lows of the markets right here. So in that retracement probably, it's not just because the market has reached some strong area of support, but just because of the level of oversold. So you can see market hit oversold and start to pull back. That is very soft support. This is just a spring, so it's just pull back a bit. Market is correct this oversold condition, and now it's ready to continue to move to the downside. Because we need to talk about the strong pullback is only when the market hits some significant logical profit objectives, and it's even more if these logical profit objectives coincide with the strong area of FIB support. So sooner rather than later, this retracement will be over and market will continue to move to the downside. On the hourly time frame, I would like to offer you some levels what to watch for and where this retracement could finish. First of all, we see this excellent move in this parallel channel, and today we will use the harmonic number on the euro currency to potential estimate of the levels where this retracement could over. Look at this and different patterns inside this parallel channel move. First pattern is this one, A, B, C bottom. Market hit 618, shows retracement, continue move to the upside, and not quite reached 100% extension 137.54. Okay, that's the first move. A, B, C bottom. The next pattern is right here. A, B, C bottom. It will give us almost the same target as this one, just for 2 pips greater. Also look at this pattern. You could treat it as ABCD, and this retracement also ABCD. Okay, it's just observation. Okay, the most recent pattern is right here. A, B, C bottom. 100% stands right here, 137.87. So you could see that difference between these patterns is about 30 pips. Also take a look at these swings. Here is 200 pips, 150, and if market will show some 150 and between 2000 pips, it will reach this 136.06. It will be somewhere between 137.50 and 138. So in that area, market will hit these significant targets, and then probably, if it will continue move to in this parallel channel, market will reverse to the downside, since this is just a retracement of the parallel channel. Also take a look that hourly trend is bearish. So if market will not reach that area, will not reach that target, and will returns back prior to this moment, for instance hit this would target 618 extension from that ABCD move, okay, will not reach this upper border of this parallel channel and returns back, this will be the first sign of the potential breakout of this level. Another sign is a bit more safe sign of the finishing of that retracement, if market will take out that low. That low it's very close. Okay, 135.54. In this case, market will erase all ABCD patterns, if even it will not reach the targets, because if market will reverse back and take out that low, it will show the breakout of this lower border of this parallel channel. Also it will confirm its weakness, since market will not reach that 100% extensions and erase this pattern, since market erased the C point and renewed the C point. That will be the second confirmation of this potential breakout. Well, ultimately we could expect probably that market could even reach that area, since this is for our confidence resistance that we have discussed yesterday, 138.64, 138.90, weekly pivot point. Also this stands 618 extensions from that pattern, but the nature of this move is not very typical for reaching of that extended target. So market usually reached 100% shows retracement and then accelerates to 1618. Here we do not see it. We see just gradual move inside the parallel channel with the different multiple ABCD patterns. So I think that the area to watch for today is 137.50, 137.80. So in this area, probably market could reverse to the downside, and then watch for the moment that I just said. If market will not reach this upper border and returns right back, that will be the first sign of the potential reversal, and that market could continue move to the downside, accelerates to the downside. And the second confirmation is that market will take out that low around 135.50 area. It's right here. Okay, in that case, probably we could expect the deeper move to the downside. Well, how we could enter if this will happen? So very often when market shows the breakout of some parallel channels, it shows the ABCD retracements back to the bottom of this channel. So if market will show breakout, it very often shows ABCD retracement back. So we could try to use it. Okay, it's very difficult to predict how it will happen and if it will happen, but this happens very often. If market will show it, well, will be our real help from the market that we could use to enter from the lower border of this parallel channel to the downside. So that's my trading plan for the current trading session. I hope it will be useful for you. I'll take a look at this moment that we have just discussed, but in general we also can't exclude that probably market will continue this area of resistance. That will be also pretty, since this is very nice and strong area of resistance, and the market will reach it. We will try to search the sell signals around that area. Okay, so good luck to you. Be careful, since market shows gradual move without not very big swings. Do not risk much, and keep an eye on the moments that we have just discussed.